Bryan, when we're under a heat advisory like this, there are concerns for athletes outside, maybe people who work outside as well.
And one of the biggest things I've always said is drink water, then drink some more, hydrate, staying cool. I know those kids were taken care of. We all have to take care of ourselves here across central Ohio. We hit 95 degrees today over at John Glenn International, making this the hottest day of the year so far. Just think of it this way. Sunday was 94, yesterday was 94, this 95, 3 consecutive days in the mid 90s, and then factoring in that humidity, all thanks to that center of high pressure, and it's felt like the triple digits across several portions of central Ohio over the last few days as well. No rain to speak of right now on live Viper radar within our area. That will probably change as we go into our Wednesday, but yes, we still have that heat advisory in effect until tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock for most of central Ohio, Athens up to that extreme heat warning. But outside right now, just dealing with partly cloudy skies, still at 93 degrees, feels like 99 with that heat index here in Columbus, but factoring in that humidity, feels like 104 in New Lexington, 105 in McConnelsville, 107 in Caldwell, and plenty of areas even here within the metro area still dealing with that triple-digit heat index. So this is one of those days where we'll need to limit our times, even one of those evenings where we'll need to limit our times outside. It will still feel like around 100 degrees through the next several hours before things slowly try to cool off. Even once we get towards midnight, 1, 2 in the morning, temperatures are only in the low 80s. But again, things are going to change tomorrow. Not going to be as warm for that daytime high going into our Wednesday, and helping with that the chance for some scattered rain showers, especially once we get towards the afternoon, to help bring some rain-cooled air across portions of central Ohio. So it's going to be a little bit of relief, temporary, not going to be the greatest feeling by any stretch of the imagination. And even then, with those chances for showers and storms, all of central Ohio still remains under a marginal risk for severe weather. That is that level 1 out of 5, and it's primarily for the chance for strong wind gusts, but still something that we need to keep an eye on nonetheless. So 92 for a high tomorrow. Most of central Ohio in that upper 80s to mid 90s range. Throw in the humidity and that heat index, again, not as bad, but still looking at plenty of areas that could see those triple-digit heat index numbers. Those feels like temps, very warm for this time of year as we continue this heat wave, all thanks to that center of high pressure still dominating the entire eastern part of the U.S. The good news is, again, it's not going to be as bad as what the East Coast is dealing with. We've already had the worst of it so far out between Washington, New York, Boston. They could still see some record temperatures. We'll start a downward trend as we go closer towards the weekend. Notice those highs going down into the upper 80s and then closer to seasonable as we get towards the start of next week, and then going towards the holiday season, not just for July 4th, but also for Red, White, and Boom. And with that Red, White, and Boom forecast sponsored by Smart Level Concrete, notice highs only in the mid 80s by then, partly cloudy, much drier, cooler compared to right now. And even by the time that those fireworks launch, temps in the mid 70s. So we're going to get better, but in the meantime, still dealing with very hot temperatures across central Ohio. Heat index values will drop, rain chances go up, especially as we get closer towards this upcoming weekend. And once we get towards the start of the next work week as well. But then that's when that cold front comes through, ushering in a great change across central Ohio. Just have to wait about a week before that comes.